Let's talk for a second about the subject of pricing investments. I had read some information or a quote from Warren Buffett recently, and he basically was talking about how if we're going to own a stock or an investor is going to own an investment in a stock, that it should be something that we would be willing to own for the next 5 years and not get a stock quote on, not look at the news. We should be so selective in an investment that we would be happy to own it for 5 years or more. In his case, a lot longer. It got me to thinking, because the other thing he mentioned is we don't get quotes every day or every second of the day on our home that we own, the land that we own if we're a farmer or a rancher, the minerals and things that we own. We don't get quotes on these every second of the day, but we do on the stock market, on our individual stocks or our other investments. The idea is, what bad decisions as landowners, business owners, and other assets that we may own, what bad decisions might we make if we were getting quotes on those every second or every minute of every day, day after day after day? Might we make a dumb decision on selling a piece of land or selling our business or selling rent houses that we own if we were provided a quote and they were going down 30%? Probably, if we had a quote on that, maybe we'd panic. Although we know the right thing typically has been to hold on to that investment property or that land for the long haul. But on the subject of investing in stocks, as investors, a lot of times we're prone to want to throw in the towel because a good company that's probably got a great future happens to be down 30%. It makes absolutely no sense to sell it on paper. Intellectually, we know that makes no sense, but because we're being provided a quote every second of the day, it can cause panic and a bad decision that leads to a lot of regret down the road. So when we're getting those quotes and the market's updating every second of the day and the talking heads are going to town about what the market's doing, I think it's important to put that in the context of we actually own businesses that earn revenue, that have customers, that have cash. And in most cases, I would hope, these are viable businesses with long-term potential, just like other investments that we don't receive quotes on every day are viable long-term investments.